Well, hi, good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is December 6th, the Saturday, and it's not so cold here. It was pretty cold, but today it's just around zero, but I think I have to accept that the snow that's on the ground, let me put it this way, we're not going to see grass until the spring at this point, I'm pretty sure. So why is this radio still here? I thought every time I finish a session, well, that's it. And then the next day it's still here. I decided to go ahead and complete the alignment by doing the RF and oscillator alignment on the radio. There's some indications that it might need a little bit of touch-up based on where things were occurring on the dial, but I don't expect a great improvement here. It's a somewhat involved process. I've been reading through the instructions here, and there's something interesting about these where in the past when I've done a multi-band radio, I set the radio on one band, go to the low end, make an adjustment, go to the high end, make an adjustment, go back and forth until everything is the way you want it. Then that band is done. Then you go to the next band. You start at the low end and adjust the inductor, go to the high end, adjust the capacitor, back and forth, back and forth. And you do this band by band by band. It's an awful lot of tuning back and forth and the like. Well, the instructions here are a little different. They say, okay, first pass through the radio, you're just going to adjust the inductors. So you set the radio on the low end of the band. There's a specific frequency in the table here you pick. You set it there, and then you go ahead and adjust the oscillator, inductor, and then you adjust the three. There's three more stages, 4 stages to be adjusted here. And then you go to the next, then you don't do the C, you don't go to the high end and do the capacitor, you then go to the next band and continue doing the low end. You do all the bands that way. How many bands are there here? 1, 2, 3, there's six bands in here. Yeah, 6. And when you're done all the L's, then you switch to the high end of all these bands. You go through it again, band by band, but just doing the C, doing the capacitor part of it. I guess in the end it amounts to the same thing, and it's probably a little more efficient to do it the way they're recommending, because there isn't quite as much tuning back and forth, and I mean there still is, but not nearly as much. Okay, and then there's a whole list of settings that have to be made. Why don't we do these right now? I don't have the radio on even. Look at my cat. He's passed out. Are you passed out? No, I'm just being cute. Mr. Cutie Pie. Okay, selectivity 3 kilocycles. Send, receive, CW, switch on modulation, AVC, C text. Audio gain set for approximately 20 volts. So again, they're recommending you do this using the audio output of the radio, and this thing has a high impedance output, 600 ohm output, generate a pretty high voltage there. 20 volts. So I won't be doing that because I'm going to utilize the AVC voltage in the radio. RF gain C text. I thought it was just maxed out. Band switch set for the band to be aligned. Limiter off. Okay, that's not too difficult. Great. Okay, so I have to get everything set up. Let's just set things up for the first part. We would start on the broadcast band. And the first frequency is 5.6. Whoa, that was a big jump, cat. Oh my gosh. Kind of scared me there. It's not like things are nailed down in here. So 0.56 would be right there. And what else do we need to do? Nothing else. I think that's it. I'll just read this part here. Set the receiver and signal generator dials to 0.56 megacycles, which I've done, megahertz. RF gain control should be set at maximum. AVC switch should be set to AVC, which it is. The high frequency oscillator L adjustment shown in figure 3 should now be set for maximum output. Then the antenna, then the first, then the second RF. L adjustment should be set for maximum output. The receiver and signal generator dials are now set to 1.3. Set to 1.3, and The C adjustments shown in figure 3 should be adjusted for maximum output in the same order, beginning with the oscillator C and then making the C adjustments for the capacitor adjustments for antenna. This procedure should be carefully repeated until no increase can be realized. The ABC mineral switch signal generator set for 3 micro. Where did I get the idea you do this, all the L's? I don't know where I got that idea. Anyway, time to turn on the coffee maker and warm some stuff up here. Okay, equipment's still warming up, but let's see if things are working out. Get the signal generator going. It's going at about 500 kilohertz for some reason, and I'm tuned into 0.56, just as it says here. Okay, a little volume. And tune this guy. Oop, oop, oop. Ooh. We had a calibration there. The output of the signal generator varies a lot from band to band. So, okay, so that puts out right now 100 microvolts on the antenna there. Okay, let's tune it. See, this should go at 0.56. .57, and on here is down to 0.56. So oscillator adjustment is warranted. Now, one thing I didn't do is I hadn't set up my. Let's use this meter. So this is like a VTVM, only there's no V. It's a TTVM transistor, vacuum tube transistor, TRVM. Here. Now I did bring out a lead with the ABC voltage on it, so we'll connect to that lead. This to the chassis here. Okay, and then this along this little bit of wire here. See if this works. Clip lead. Huh. Can't squeeze this open. Another clip lead, please. This on DC volts. Negative DC volts. Okay, is it working? Routine. Yeah, it is. I hear a lot of funny stuff in my headphones. I think it's my headphones coming and going. It's only one ear. Okay, that's pretty good. This meter's reacting even better. I can use this meter. Very good. Okay. We'll let it warm up a little more. And we'll start. Oh, let me show you this. Access to the adjustments is through. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what just access is through these holes. So you take the tool. If you're familiar with this radio, you know this. This goes in on a bit of an angle. Oops. And you gotta put it down. And right amount here. It should drop down further. I think it should drop down further. Okay, not the best demonstration here, but when we go to do it, there we are. So that's where it's going. That's in the screw now. A screw head. The slot is in the screw. If I turn it, then I'll adjust it. Do that. You see, there's a pair, and each one is written on it somewhere. L and C. L. Somebody's written L to keep it straight, but it's marked on there somewhere. I'll check it out. Sorry about the camera work. Right there, correctly. Okay, that's what we're gonna do after I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Okay, let's see. Now, didn't I have this set so the tone should be coming out? It may have drifted a bit. Let's just see what's going on here. No, it's right on. Okay, we'll set this on. That's not too high. 3 volts, full scale. Get the tool. The tool is sitting beside my coffee cup. Sure. Okay. Just need to rearrange things so I can have a good place to stand. This. Just lit up there. That's no good. So right here, that'll be okay. Okay. First thing we do is get this engaged in the L. Sure. Every time I move forward, I'm going to step in front of the camera here. Should have figured this out before turning the camera on, but let's put this this way. You can see the meter and frequency, and the whole thing is to see my hand doing something. Okay. I just heard something go by. Well, I'm quite sure where the C and the L is, but it's not marked on here. I thought for sure it was stamped right into it. Okay, pretty sure this is the L. This is the L on the oscillator here. Trouble getting this to engage. What's going on down there? So one of the capacitors I replaced is just a bit in the way. Uh-oh, this is not good. This is not good. Heard something go by again. A little heterodyne. Son of a gun. How many of these did I do like this? It looks like a clear path down to the screw. Okay, I think I'm there. They just saw the meter move. Okay, now we're going to set this frequency towards, this is terrible camera work here. I'll try to bring it back. No, this isn't in. What's happening here? Well, this isn't going well. I've broken into a sweat. Yeah, I'll fiddle with the camera because I don't know what to do about the radio. Come on, man. Oh boy. What is happening here? There's nothing stopping this from going in. Whoa! That wasn't me. That was somebody else. I'm going to use a different tool here. Let's see if... yeah. So, I don't think this is going to work. No, the screw head will have to fit inside that little hole there. I can't imagine it's going to work. I don't know why this isn't engaging. Let's try again. I've got to engage down here over and over and over again. It feels like it. Oh yeah, that's it, definitely. Okay, now what we want to do is, this meter's not moving. There we are. Keep going by. We got it working here. Okay, 56. And make sure the radio dial is set exactly. 56. Yeah, it is. Okay. Make the meter go up. So I think I see what's happening on this meter. It was sitting right here. I think that's the, I don't know what to call it, the default bias. We have it. Now, we'll just go to the next L, do the same thing. And the whole deal with this is, don't make a dumb mistake and undo the, ooh, what's that sound? That is me. Okay. Again. Straight, clear run down to it. You see, obviously I'm not going to make a video of me doing this, because I kind of knew this is kind of how it would go. Go down even further. Further. Feels like it's in the screw now. Note the angle. There's nothing happening here. Shoot. Think I can see down there? See where I've gone? Look in from another hole. Look in from this hole here. Oh boy. So there's something about this tool that's not quite right. Is this too wide here? Is that what I'm up against? Whew. I don't think so. practice, so this will take me the rest of today. Just to get one band done at this rate, this isn't going to work out. Oh, I'm in now. Okay, watch the meter. I see it moving, it's going down. Now it goes back up. Oh, I'm turning this thing a mile. Something's not right. Something's not right here. Could this be so far out of whack? I can't believe it. Am I not on the? Am I not on here? Sure. Could it be that there just isn't much variation in this particular band at the bottom of this particular L? How far can you turn these things? What are they? Aren't they just rotating capacitors? What are they? I don't even know what I'm turning. I'm turning an L. It's got to be a slug and a coil. Be a slug and a coil. Okay, let's turn it some more. And that's definitely gone down. It's going up. Now it's going down again. So, no, this is it. This is the spot. Wow, I don't like that. Every time you change bands, a new set of coils and capacitors shows up in these holes, by the way. That's the deal here. Well, let's go on another L. Let's try another one. Oh, you know what it said? I'm doing it wrong. It said, after you do the oscillator, then you do the antenna, then the first, then the second. And I'm doing the second already. Let's start with the antenna. The antenna L. Right in. That's the way it's supposed to go. Just up a little wee bit. Okay, and now we're going into the first there we are. Going up, 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 up to there. Okay, and now we'll go back to the one I was struggling with. This just drifted. And this guy really wants to fight. How come? Let's put the fight. It feels like I'm in. I don't doubt here. Let's just. Well, this is where I'm gonna stick this tool into the wrong hole at some point, and at the start it doesn't matter much, because nothing is fixed up yet, but towards the end, one little mistake like that. Oh boy. My other radio, I did this alignment using a long metal sewing machine screwdriver. It was my favorite screwdriver at the time. So the blade is perfectly up. Should have been in the right spot. The blade is perfectly up. That was not me. This is the one that just didn't seem to do anything. We have got it in, and it's just, I don't know what to make of that. Can't just walk away from this kind of thing. Oh my gosh. What if I try this? I can take this other camera, look in the other hole with the other camera. Okay, so oh, I have the other camera set. Just bear with me a moment. Life cam. No microphone. Okay, here's what that camera sees. And it's interesting. I'm going to freeze the focus on it here. Just a second. You can see my yellow capacitor down there. Freeze the focus. Okay, I'm going to adjust it. Now, look over, we should be able to see a screw down here somewhere. This is not the hole I'm having trouble with. This is next door. You know where it is? It's right behind. See the capacitor? Nice yellow capacitor. It's right behind it. The hole. I blocked it with the capacitor. Oh boy, that's that one. Now this is the one I'm actually trying to work on. Like, it's clear. You can get right down to it. Why would I not be able to engage with that? Well, I must be engaging with it and turning it, and it's having no effect. This one, look at this. This is going to be a problem here. That's for sure when I get there. What about, this is the first one. Yeah, see, I didn't think about the capacitor stuff getting in the way. Oh my gosh, the situation's worse than I would have imagined. So you probably just push those off to the side. See, it's just up above it there. Ah. Okay, I gotta do a different step first here. Volume down. Well, I guess what I got to do is I got to take some time now and carefully clear the path in each one of these holes down, and do it with the radio off. Okay. I don't want to do that with the radio on. Hey, where'd you go? Okay. Coffee time. Yeah, that's really disappointing situation there. Didn't think hard enough about the capacitor positioning. If you watch lots of my videos, you know often I practice things just before I go to do them. I should have practiced this. I have now. So I've cleared a few paths in here just by sticking stuff in and bending components a little bit out of the way, and I've been able to go through and see that's in without changing anything. That's going to go in. The C's are easier than the L's. The C's are all at the same depth. I put a little mark on my thing there. The L's are at different depths because it's a slug, and so this one is. There we are. That's in. So I think I'm ready to try this again. That's in. That's in. That's in. And the very first one. And I certainly don't want to turn it. But there we are. That's in. So I can get at every one of these now without a struggle, without too much struggle. Okay, but I've turned everything off and let it all cool down. Should I carry on here? You know, it's lunchtime now. Well, not right at the moment. Well, it's late in the afternoon now, and I'm about halfway through the alignment process, and it's been going quite well. I managed to get 2 appropriate tools. You know, this one to do the inductors and this one to do the capacitors. And things were going along pretty good. I'm getting a boost on almost every every time I do this. Just a little bit of a boost, but quite reassuring. And I was digging around in, I think it was this one here, trying to engage with the capacitor, and my headphones on. I'm listening to basically the quiet, where the radio is picking up the signal generator there. It's not modulated. And while I'm listening, I hear the most there, that would be engaged now. I hear a tiny tick sound. Headphones go dead, and the AVC voltage drops. Uh-oh. The impression I got is, by wiggling this around, I moved some component slightly. I was bumping into it, and something happened. I waited a while. I left it on. I waited for the smoke to come. If it's going to be smoke, let's see it. No smoke came anywhere, but there were some odd clicking sounds over in this area. But you know, these things click for a long time while they warm up and cool off. So that's the story. I don't know. I don't want to mess around with it too much in this condition. So there you are. That's the situation. How disappointing is this? It's very disappointing. So I will carry on tomorrow. We'll do some troubleshooting, see if I can spot something. Oh my God, if there is a problem, guess where it is? It's back under here again. The joys of the SP-600. Well, thanks a lot for watching, and wish me luck. See ya.